Michael Thoennessen, APS Editor-in-Chief, and Jeff Lewandowski, who is the Director of Publishing and Acting Publisher, are with me now. Hello, gentlemen. Thanks for being here.
Sure.
Thank you.
Good morning.
So talk with me about APS Publishing and what the focus has really been over the last year.
So last year represented some really exciting developments in our newest fully open access journals. So we announced the launch of PRX Energy, which is the second in a series of a new brand of highly selective, high impact, fully open access journals focused on a multidisciplinary community, and in this case, energy, science, and technology. We also had the first full year of publication in PRX Quantum, which is the first in that series. And with that one, we published over 200 papers. So the uptake was much greater than we ever expected. The community really is enjoying that journal. And that journal has been fully indexed in Web of Science and will get its first impact factor this upcoming summer. And finally, Physical Review Research, which we launched at the last in-person March meeting, 2019, published its 3,000th paper last year. And so again, speaking to the great need that it's filling for the community.
But launching new journals is not the only thing we did. We also have to continue developing the existing journals. So we did several new initiatives based on feedback from the community, talking to the researchers at meetings virtually. For example, we are offering now publishing new article types like perspectives and tutorials. This was something that researchers wanted. So we're just starting to publish those. We started a new section in our archival journals, a letter section. Again, this was asked for by the community. In terms of inclusion, we instituted a name change policy where if the name changes, authors can change on their papers their name. We offer them to publish their pronouns, and we started a campaign to encourage referees and authors to use gender-neutral languages. So we did a lot of things that impact all of the journals.
One of the things you referenced was the meetings several years ago.
Yes.
Clearly, COVID impacted the meetings. We are back now in person. How did COVID impact publishing?
First of all, we were prepared to work remotely. We've been working now, all the editors and the whole staff has been working remotely for 2 years. And looking at the numbers, initially in the summer of 2020, the numbers increased, the submission numbers and then also the publication number increased because people couldn't go into their labs. So they started working and writing up papers that had been backed up and that didn't get around to publishing. But then in the fall, beginning of 2021, those numbers dropped because they ran out of material and they couldn't still get back to the lab. And now the numbers are roughly where they were pre-COVID. And we have to see when people start up their lab again, there will be delay and hopefully the numbers keep going up again.
Yeah, wonderful. So we've caught up a little bit. So let's look ahead to the future and what we see. Any changes, anything new?
Yeah, so everything that we do with the physical review journals published by APS is going to be directly aligned with the mission, the APS mission, to diffuse and advance the knowledge of physics and to serve our broader physics community. And so what we know is that that community is growing and diversifying in its interests and the type of research that it's conducting. So we're going to continue to grow and diversify our options, our publishing options, in line with that. And that's directly stated in our 2019 APS strategic plan, and our journals plans are directly aligned with that. So we'll keep listening to the needs of the community. We're hearing more and more about the need for more open science, open access journals, and other services to support open science. And a number of other things like expanding into topics where physics is moving into that are new for our physics community, but where our journals need to continue to evolve and develop to serve the needs of the community.
I mean, that's the exciting thing, right? The expansion and the broad reach in physics now.
That's right. And it all is summarized, I think, in one word, and that is inclusion. And being inclusive of all researchers that do physics and physics-related research. So this is what we are focusing on, aiming for.
And you are handling all things physics. We
That's
so
right.
appreciate
Absolutely.
you being here and
Thank you very
everything you
much.
do in publishing.
Yeah, thank you.